You're married?
God, I hope so. I've been handing my pay packet over to her for 7 years.
Oh. And when I mentioned the letter, he didn't know what I was talking about. It was terrible.
Yeah, he did look a bit lost. I would have been looking for a hole in the ground myself. So, we're back to square one. I wonder who sent the bloody thing.
Maxine!
I know, maybe it was the freak.
Maxine, do some work. Right, young. Come on, picture duty. Come on.
What do you want me to do, Bea?
You don't look too happy. What's up?
Oh, it's this damn legal system we've got.
You won't get an argument with me on that point. What have they done to you?
I told them I was pleading guilty and I wasn't offering any defence. I couldn't have made it any clearer. But they said that I had to be represented in court.
No, I can guess the rest. They've appointed a lawyer on your behalf.
The trial comes up in 6 weeks' time.
Well, let's give you something else to think about between now and then. OK, girls, gather round.
You know who did it, Bea?
Yeah, now, you all know Petra. She's a qualified teacher.
Qualified bloody know-all, if you ask me.
Now, that is twice, Maxine. Anyway, I've asked Petra if she'd mind teaching us, and she's willing to give it a go.
Oh, what are you going to teach us?
Well, Bea wants to go for HSC. I can't take her all the way through, but by the time I'm finished, I'm sure she could sail through a correspondence course. I think you all could.
Now, just imagine that, girls, that magic piece of paper when you go and apply for a job.
And all those lovely men we'd read about in English literature books. I think it's wonderful.
Maxine. Maxine.
Oh, all right. It's better than doing nothing, I suppose.
Good. All in favour?
Yeah.
Terrific.
Jack Boyle?
Yep.
Got one?
Yeah, all right.
No, you don't!
Right. Let's get started.
Tell you what, that's the last time I'm going to the city in a sales season. It's a flaming madhouse. Hell, who's getting murdered up there?
Oh, it's a friend of mine. She's trying to give up an expensive habit the hard way.
Cold turkey? Poor bitch. Anything I can do?
Oh, no thanks, love. Just, we'll just keep away from the attic. She's got somebody up there with her.
Fair enough.
Hi, Julie.
Hi. Yeah, I promised Wally I'd meet him at the prison. Honey, I know how it sounds. Just think while you're doing it.
Yeah, there's no way she's going to go back to that place.
Good girl. Look, I've got to go out. Will you look after the place for me?
Oh, yeah, sure. Leave it to me.
Maybe I better stay, huh?
Oh, Judy, just go. Just go. So I've decided if it's not Danny, it must be one of the guards on the gates.
Pixie, don't you think you're taking this a bit too seriously?
Well, of course I am. Somewhere out there, someone wants to marry me. What do you expect me to do?
Hey, Bea, that bloke that Lizzie's written to in Pommyland sounds like a real wag. Tell him how he used to make his dough, Lizzie.
Any way he could, as long as it wasn't on the straight and narrow. Nothing too crooked. Two up, SP, that sort of thing. He tried selling pigeons once.
Pigeons?
Yeah, you know, homing pigeons. He trained one so well it used to come back to his place all the time. He must have sold that bird 20 times over before they woke up to him.
That sounds like a lot of fun, Lizzie.
Oh, you've no idea what Mick was like. He was funnier than a barrow load of monkeys.
All right, you lot, listen to me. Anyone here who's interested in life drawing classes, Mr. Wallace will be in the recreation room after lunch. If not, don't bother him, and I'll be there to see that you don't.
Life drawing, what's that?
Fancy name for drawing people.
Well, I'm not going. You might ask me to pose in the nutty.
Pixie! That's who it is. That's who done it.
Miss Ferguson?
No, Wally.
Maxine?
Well, it's got to be him. He's the only other bloke in the place. What do you reckon, Pix?
An artist. I've never married an artist before.
As in the centre of the cosmos, I will fulfil my father's wishes. This I pledge. I will become a dutiful daughter.
Hey, Peter, have a look at this moron, will you? This is the way these idiots solve all the problems, by sitting on the floor and rocking around for half an hour.
Guiding light. He is the chosen one. He will save us from this.
How is she?
Not now, Helen.
I just want to know how
Please,
she...
shut the door, Peter.
Helen, stop them, please!
Sister Peacebird, what are you doing?
She's my sister.
Was your sister. You haven't forgotten what you poddy peanuts do, have you? I thought you were supposed to renounce your family. Well, if that's right, she's not your sister anymore, is she? Make up your mind, sweetheart.
He will save us from this material.
Look, she's off again. You might have to give me a hand if she
He will
starts
lead us to
floating
the
around the room.
Come on, Carl. That'll do.
Bless you, Skyers.
If you have something to eat, let me talk to her.
Fair enough. But don't give her anything to eat. She doesn't need food. You're above all that sort of thing, aren't you, love?
He is the guiding light. He is the chosen one. He will save us from this material.
And so we have an empty hospital again, thank God.
Yeah, but why send Roxanne to Barnhurst? Thanks.
Oh, I thought it might do her good to have a change of scenery.
Get her away from the sad memories, huh?
Yes. And at least Miss Bennett has a doctor at Barnhurst if she has any postnatal problems.
Have they got a doctor at Barnhurst now? I bet Vera shanghaied him.
If that's what it takes, good on her. Speaking of which, are you ready for some good news?
Try me.
Apparently your Dr. Collins made quite an impression on the department. In fact, they think he's the original golden-haired boy.
Is he going to come and work here?
Just a matter of time, I'd say.
Oh, that's fantastic news, isn't it?
Couldn't agree more, but keep your fingers crossed, not official yet.
Think positive. It'll happen.
I hope so, Wally. I really do. Judy, you'll be at Driscoll House tonight, won't you? Thought I might drop in after dinner and see how things are going.
Oh, that'd be great. That would... I think I've got to...
Hang on a minute. Aren't you forgetting something? It's your turn at the drug clinic. I did my stint last week.
I got to go to the drug clinic. I'm sorry. Some other time, huh?
Well, I'm not sorry, actually. I owe her a couple of dinners. So how about we go to my favourite restaurant?
Vegetarian, of course.
Of course.
Thank you. I'd like that very much.
It's got to be Wally. I reckon he got the hots for you the day you sat in his lap in Renault's office.
I think you're right, Maxie. Actually, he's rather gorgeous for an older man.
It's not fair, Bee. We should have been allowed to say goodbye to little Roxy. She was a sweet little pig.
Oh, all right, Lizzie, let it go. You never be an old grumble bum when you get started.
Well, it's this place giving me the irrits. Where's me letter from Mick now? Where's that?
You wouldn't have got the one you sent yet. Don't worry, you'll get it.
Oh, I couldn't get a free kick in the street.
Righto, just stop right there. Now, unless you're interested in the drawing classes, you can go back to your cells for the rest of the break.
Oh, fair crack of the whip. I want to watch the telly.
Yeah.
Tough luck, Daniels. Now, unless you want to see Mr. Wallace, you will all get a move on. Well, well. What have we got here? Leonardo de Mason, is it? All right, get a move on. He hasn't got all day. I wouldn't put too many pencils out, Mr. Wallace. Just one should do. Behave yourself, Mason.
Wally.
Pixie, come in. Oh, sit down.
Thank you. Well, you happy to see me?
Absolutely delighted. Well, are you sure you want to go ahead with this?
Of course I do. Don't you? I mean, you haven't changed your mind, have you?
Oh, not at all. Well, I expect you'd like to know what we're going to do.
Oh, good heavens, no, I know all that. Oh, it doesn't bother you, does it? That I've done it all before, I mean.
Of course not. Oh, that is, unless you've picked up any bad habits. Now, about the equipment, well, you wouldn't have brought any with you, would you? I mean, not that it matters. I've got enough for everybody. Well, let's start. Pick out some charcoal.
Wally, why are you saying all this? You don't sound a bit like your wonderful letter.
Letter? What letter?
The letter that you... Oh, no. It wasn't you. Oh.
What'd I say?
Yeah, well, I really handled it well.